Hi everyone, it's Cherry Enchantress. I'm here with another pick a card reading. This time we have 4 piles, very in-depth, lots of cards stacked full of information. So a few people asked, hey, can you please let us know what astrology sign this person is and so on. And I thought, okay, we're going to do it. We're going to stack these piles full of all kinds of clues, astrological clues, personality clues, even a little bit of what they might do, and and what kind of person this is. So this is going to be your who is the one, and your one could be a variety of different types of people out there, right? So you'll find out too what if this is a soulmate, if this is a friend, if it's a secret admirer, etc. So you have 4 piles to choose from. Let's take a deep breath. Push out your breath. Okay, relax. Now close your eyes and take another deep breath. Open your eyes, release your breath. Let your eyes drift to the pile that's meant for you. You're most welcome to listen to all 4 piles. You might get bits and pieces from each pile that clue you in on who your person could be. But if you want to be pure and just stick with one pile, you can go with the number, timestamp, whatever spirit draws you to. You could go with the temperature feeling, like lay your hand over each pile. Ooh, that one's warm. Which one feels the hottest? Yes, pretty warm. All right, so who is the one? Let's begin. All right, and here is pile number 1. So let's real quick see what your Lover's Oracle says. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So somebody you might know who is a friend and it might turn into something else. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So maybe there's just this issue of surrendering a certain belief, certain criteria or something, and then suddenly something blossoms, All right, now I'm gonna leave these for the last, and we're going to look at your astrological signs here. So we've got Sagittarius, Aquarius, Scorpio. All right, those are your 3 possible astrological signs. This is somebody also, maybe you have a lot of, maybe this is somebody you have passion for, and you have to learn how to see them as a friend too. Maybe there needs to be more balance in the friendship department of your relationship. We'll see. All right, you also have the shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. The shapeshifter is very interesting because this could represent male or female, masculine, feminine. It has, in any energy. It's like in any and everything kind of energy. The shapeshifter can be anything, can do anything. So take time and focus on developing your gifts and strengths. This could be a very talented person too, like a Renaissance man or woman, somebody who's multi-talented and gifted. In native traditions, a shapeshifter is either an animal that has the capacity to change between species, or a shaman who has the capacity to transform into an animal to go journeying. If there is a wild animal you are particularly drawn to or fascinated by, it's probably because you can transform into one in your meditation or journeying practice to go exploring in other worlds. When you shift into animal form, you can see the world through different eyes and tap into animal survival skills to help yourself through particular situation. So yeah, you guys are either attracted to a person who has sort of maybe an animal nature. Like maybe when you look at them, they're like, they remind me of a bear or something. They're like the lone wolf. They remind me of a lone wolf. Something about them automatically think of sort of an animal essence or an animal totem. Or maybe you are that way, or maybe you two combined kind of feel that way. You may have been through many challenges and lows, but now you are in a space of transformation. You're moving beyond your past challenges and honing your current strengths. There are opportunities for you to discover and rediscover the gifts and talents that you were born with and born to share. All of your past experiences have only helped you see how strong you really are. You are an amazing soul who can change and transform in ways that people least expect. You have many talents that will share in your lifetimes. You are guided to stay focused on the light, knowing that will guide you forward. When this card arrives, there's also an opportunity for you to tap into a power of your spirit animal. Note, if you're seeing particular animals regularly, it's because its medicine is coming to you. Also, the shapeshifter also reminds me a little bit of like fairies and other mystical beings, and even a little bit of like star seeds, you know. The shapeshifter makes me think a little bit too of the Enchantress in different movies, you know. So it's kind of like a mystical, like at one moment you see them one way and the next you might see them a different way. Okay, now let's look at the tarot. So we have, I'm using the Tattoo Tarot, which I just did a flip through of. I'm so excited. I love this deck. So we have Justice, which represents Libra. So you could be one of these signs with the Libra moon or ascendant maybe, or your person, your one, the Queen of Coins, and which is all the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and the Three of Wands. All right, so the Three of Wands makes me feel like this person's busy. They have a business maybe, but they're just a very busy person. The Queen of Coins, like I said, is earth sign. I also see a dark woman, either dark complected or dark haired, and rich, possibly rich, wealthy, doing financially well, okay? And then the Justice, like I said, could be Libra. This is, you know, they could be balanced and fair. And what's interesting is because fair means, you know, fair-minded, fair acting, but also fair made me think of fair complected, and here we have dark complected, and then we have the dark and the light. You know, the dark and the light. Libra also indicates polarities, and you know, these dealing with these kinds of these balancing these essences, you know, the both sides of something and seeing both sides of things, you know, being fair-minded about life in general, about people, and not judging people quickly, but giving people a chance and seeing both sides of an issue, whatever it may be, or both sides of a personality, a person, whatever the case may be. So fair-minded person. All right, so let's see what else. And then for our romance angels, you have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So that could be another clue to who this might be, like somebody that stirred up romantic feelings for you that you thought, I mean, they're my friends. This is weird. I'm starting to feel feelings for them. Where is this coming from? You know, stuff like that. You know, sometimes that happens. Friendships sometimes turn into romances, you know, when you least expect it. Now, a lot of times, you know, you may be afraid to go there because you're like, oh gosh, if I turn this into romance, I'll lose my friendship. But I feel like this is fine because it's real. you'll be able to have both. You'll have the base of your friendship, and then you'll be able to have that romantic connection that you always wanted as well. Let's see a few more little details from my hello, my name is. You have alluring, spiritual, hot, curvaceous, artistic, self-employed, and I don't know where this non-human. So when this came out, I was like, I'm going to throw that one away. And then I'm like, no, because this could be good for those of us who see ourselves differently, maybe like fairies or starseeds. So I made a little asterisk to that. So this person, like this shapeshifter, could have that sort of fairy starseed quality about them as well. You know, whether they're masculine, feminine, male, female. And speaking of masculine and feminine, let's see what our Kipper and Lenormand has to say. You've got, so the beautiful lady, this is the gracious lady of the Lenormand. She's not the sexy overt one. She's the main female, the one that's gifted the rose. And then in the Kipper, you have the main male. So this is kind of an either or pile, you know. If you're interested in the masculine, then there's representation. If you're interested in the feminine, there's representation there. Or male or female or whatever, like pronouns aren't important here. And even the pictures aren't really important. Sometimes a male and the main male can represent not you, or it could be you, or, you know, like that masculine side within you, like something about this person helps balance you, but it stems from a friendship, I believe. So let's see what your charms, we're going to do some charms and some Scrabble too. All right. Let's see. Okay, let's see now what your charms will say. And we'll do some Scrabble to see if we can get some letters. Something stuck on my sleeve. Oh, that's what stuck. Oh, the optimistic pig fell down. Okay. Here we go. So optimistic pig, you have Aladdin, so, you know, masculine in transition. Ooh, and that's funny because I say masculine in transition, and transition kind of makes me think of shapeshifter, right? You know, like this could be a person in transition, or transitions, you know, into animal form when they go meditating. I don't know. It's pretty interesting, I think. But, you know, lessons learned, and I feel like a spiritual person like that does meditation and learns things about themselves and getting closer every day to knowing who they are. Star, idea, flounder, look, that's the best friend. Flounder is Ariel's best friend, and so this could really be like your best friend or someone you're very close to. 3, maybe you travel together or hang out together in a 3-group situation oftentimes, and that's what causes you not to go there, because you're afraid it might break up your 3-friend, you know, ship kind of situation. And we've got the rainbow. Okay, so whenever rainbows come out, I always, you know, shout out my LGBTQ community. Definitely, this one feels like, you know, male, female, masculine, feminine. Like, this one feels like anything is possible in this one for sure. A rainbow variety here. So, and a really nice balance, very much like the Libra card, you know, like our queen, our queen, she's a coin, which is earth, but justice here, so very nice balance of things. You have motorhead, could be somebody who's interested in cars, who has a car collection, who's a mechanic, somebody who's just got a lot of energy and drive, you know, maybe drive. Maybe that's the key word here, they have drive. They're cool. You have the Lady of Guadalupe, the Virgin of Guadalupe. It's interesting. Yeah, so this could be a person who's from Mexico, maybe because of that. Maybe something related to their culture or religion. We have caged, the little caged bird. So this person's feeling some kind of cabin fever, like really wanting to get out of a certain situation that they're in. They could be musical, sing, or like a public speaker, or do vlogs or blogs. They could be an artist. That's so nice. I like it when the art comes out. They could be have a letter X, or it could be an ex. Maybe it's an ex that turned into a friend that decided that you're starting to feel feelings for again. Who knows what's happening in this situation? It could be one of those complicated things that you just don't know what to do next. But if you've stumbled upon this particular reading, then maybe this can help you decide if this is the one, or if your feelings are really make any sense, because isn't this one the romantic? Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So there you go. Maybe you're confused about your feelings, and hello, they're the one. Or maybe like in the LGBT community, maybe this friend that maybe is same sex as you or whatever, you aren't sure if they are that way too or whatever, if they like the same things that you like in that respect. And maybe you'll find out that they too are homosexual or bisexual and have feelings for you, and so on. Something like that might come out of this reading. I don't know. Anything's possible. So we've got you got Paris and the Eiffel Tower, so it could be like a meeting place. Tower also means tall, so a tall person here maybe. The bicycle could mean that they're athletic, or maybe they plain simply like to ride bikes. We have 24601, Jean Valjean. So here's a clue, like they could be Jean, Jane, Joan, John, any of those kinds of names. Also 24601 could be numbers to look out for. I know my favorite number is 24. It's a love number. It equals down to 6, which is that next number. And so the story is from the story of Les Miserables. You might want to check that out. And also they could be interested in musical theater or French connections. You got 2 French connections here, okay? And then you have the reindeer and the pineapple. Pineapple to me is like abundance and fruit and health and wealth. It's just like good eating and healthy. And the reindeer might represents to me like something maybe coming up in the during the Christmas season. Also, the pentacle times 1,000. That's what this diamond cluster represents to me. It's like tons of money or tons of wealth. So this is definitely a wealthy person. We got that a couple of times. Let's see. We got, they could be your friend, somebody that they're self-employed possibly and making a lot of money and doing what they want to do. Artistic came out. Curvaceous, maybe if it's a girl. Hot, whether they're a boy or a girl. Main male, so somebody just really close to, like this, someone in your orbit, And Queen of Coins, this is the money girl. She's got money. This is the fair person. And the Three of Wands is business person, busy in business. Your feelings are real. The shapeshifter just to me represents like this could be anybody, and may not it could be a spiritual person, and you just don't notice this at first. You just kind of like stumble upon these feelings shifting or something like that. So Scorpio, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. So let's see now what your Scrabble has to say. Let's see if we can get any names out of this. I'm not going to spend a long time on Scrabble, but you definitely can screenshot it and play with it all day long if you want to. All right, let's see. Your twin flame. Somebody's saying hi. All right, and here we have Jay again. We had John, Jane, Joan. Pad. iPad. Maybe that's a gift you're gonna get. All right, let's see what else we can find. Let's find somebody's name. We got Hip. It could be Hip as well. Or they could be a DJ, or like initials DJ, or AD, IOU, like they owe you some. Maybe somebody that borrowed money. Maybe you borrow money from them, like somebody recently. Let's see. Dio, that's like Spanish for God. HIPAA. Hid. Yeah, some of the feelings are kind of hidden here, I think. Some of the situation is hidden. It's going to be revealed. There's like a transformation happening. I can't see anything. You guys help me out and you find something. Poe, like my kitty cat, Poe. These are my first and middle initials. So maybe that rings true for you too, maybe. Anyway, I feel like there might be initials in here, but if they're not, you guys, I'm just saying, even if this part of the reading didn't resonate, doesn't mean that the whole thing's wrong. But if it feels like a majority of this reading, it didn't resonate, then try another pile, okay? All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next. If you need anything, check out the description box. There's a whole bunch of links of how to reach me. If you want a private reading, my email address is down there. And also you can hang out with me on Smule and on Instagram. And please be a subscriber. Oh, you guys, you know what? I was talking to my son and we were just talking about subscriptions and things. And he said, did you know, Mom, when you reach 100,000 subs, you get a plaque. I'm like, what? I want a plaque. So you guys help me, reach my goal of 100,000 so I can get a plaque. It'll be a little while maybe, but still, like spread the news and see what happens. Okay, I'm moving on to the next. Alrighty, and here's pile number 2. Let's get some clues to who the one is. So let's first start with the Lover's Oracle, because can't wait. All right, let's see. Oh, your one is a soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So, yeah, you may not know them yet, but whoever the one is coming in and they're your soulmate. And you have a message from them. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So you may be with your soulmate, maybe, but there are times where you won't be together, and they want you to know whenever you're not together, your love will always transcend space and time. So this kind of covers a lot of people out there. Some of you are still waiting for your soulmate. Some of you know of your soulmate. Some of you are with a soulmate but not physically. You're either long distance or have yet to make a 3D connection. some of you are with a soulmate, but you may be having moments of doubt and not sure if they're the one. And I feel like this My Beloved message is helping you to understand that you don't let those doubts creep in, because this is a love that transcends space and time, and nothing is missing, okay? All right, let's see now what signs this could be. So in this pile we have Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Here we go. So it may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, don't freak out. Either, choose a different pile for more information, or you'll get more information within this pile, okay? So your person, though, might be a trader. This is saying exchange energy to create abundance. Let's see more about the trader. So I keep calling him Trader Joe in my head, Trader Joe, but I know that's a store, but anyway, I can't help it, Mr. Trader Joe. So the trader is talking about making connections and exchanging information and talents or support. I feel like this is could be a businessman too, or entrepreneur, or a craft person of some kind, male or female. The trader brings the lesson and energy of exchange. When he appears, he could represent an opportunity to exchange talents, whatever they may be, in order to expand. It might be somebody that you're working with, a soulmate, a person that comes into your world, or that's already in your world, that could be a business partner of some sort. And then you discover, oh, this is more than just business. This is love, This could be somebody that you're about to exchange energies from the universe, or both. For example, if you're a creative person or consider yourself creative, when you share your talents, you are giving them. And when you do so, the universe will give you more in order for you to share more. So it's a beautiful cycle. The trader also reminds you to be open and honest and act with integrity in your exchanges, because doing something to get something will only lead to challenges. So the universe operates under the law of cause and effect, and it's always looking to return to a natural state of balance. So if you are lacking in the feelings of abundance at this time, you're being invited to share your time, your gifts, and your understanding with others. If you're frustrated because something isn't unfolding in your life, instead of asking yourself, what can you get? Ask yourself, what can you give? The exchange of energy doesn't necessarily mean financial energy. It can also be about supporting in order to feel supported. If you've been holding back with your offerings, now is the time to change that. Allow yourself to be open, honest, and vulnerable. This can prepare you to open up to even greater opportunities in the coming days, weeks, and months. It's real important. I've just noticed this. It's like a lot of us do kind of game playing, and when it comes to love and courting, it's sort of hard not to play this kind of dance, It's like, if you give a little, I'll give a little. If you pull back, I pull back. If you do this, you know what? And sometimes, just because, just do something, just do something nice just because, and for no reason at all, but to be giving, And when you start to do that and you shift that energy, people realize this is unconditional, and it's not conditioned on their response, or it's not conditioned on, what worth and deserving, right? It's not conditioned on rules and judgments. So that kind of frees you up a lot to just be loving and giving, and not worry about like little judgments and rules and dictates and things like that. And you find things start to get flowing much, much better. So let's take a look at your tarot cards. You have, this is the lovely Tattoo Tarot. You have the Nine of Coins. So, ooh, big money. This person is abundant, accomplished, and they've they're safe and secure. They are very secure in their life. That could be part of why they might not have shown up yet, or maybe they will. They will, but they might have not shown up yet because they're feeling so secure in the situation that they presently are in, maybe, but you never know. And then we have strength. So strength represents Leo. So that maybe one of these signs with the Leo rising or Leo moon. And this means just simply courageous. This person has taken a lot of risks to get to what they accomplished in their life. And then you also have Hermit, which is Virgo. And so that could be Virgo moon or ascendant, or anything, just kind of mix it up here. It could be also Virgo and Venus or whatever. But the Hermit does have this kind of safe and sound feeling as well. They feel secure. They could be very wise, kind of like a sage. I think they've had a lot of life experiences, and sometimes they might be a little shy. So this person, when you meet them, may not be extremely bold when they, and you may not notice at first this person. If they're already in your life and you are wondering, hey, is this my the one, and you're starting to check off some checks here, so you're getting closer and warmer. It's like, this guy that I love so much feels like he's my soulmate. He's so amazing. He's a little bit shy, he's so generous and giving and stuff. I wonder if this is the one. And the universe is telling you, yep. And now your romance angel says, yep, it's true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So you stumbled on the right reading, but also you could get some more details from the other readings as well. But speaking of details, let's see what other little side characteristics they have. You have passionate, cultured, wise goes good, musician maybe. We also had maybe an entrepreneur, or maybe something connected with their goods and with their music. Heroic, shy, so that matches, and noble. Wow, what a nice person. And then we also have two extra cards, one from the Lenormand and one from the Kipper, and you have the main man from the Lenormand, but he's the gentleman, not the sexy one. He's the gentleman that gives you the rose. So this guy does appear shy, or a little bit reserved. He's courteous and respectful, and when he gives you clues of how he feels, they'll be probably gifts, small little tokens, a shy smile or something like that. I feel like that is how you might recognize this person. And then in the Kipper, wealthy man. So this person has plenty of money. All right, and those are some ways you might recognize the one. All right, let's do your charms and your Scrabble. Let's see now. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got. We have Hollywood, so maybe California, something about cars. Maybe they're, rich and famous. Maybe they live, am I getting this right? Rodeo Drive? I don't know. But anyway, they like to travel, maybe, possibly, or maybe they like to gift you a car. We've got the marble that I designate as Venus, so love. Definitely a lot of love here. Their kind of love language might be tokens of love, Then we have the mermaid, so express yourself, if you starting to feel feelings, let them know how you feel, because they might not even know. Also, be true to yourself and don't give up your tail for legs, because this person's gonna love you inside and out, everything, all of who you are, okay? You won't have to give up anything to prove your worth to them. I felt that, I felt that through the Trader card. It's like this energy, exchange of energy, right? And worthiness and worth. There's like, something you can't put a price on. This is love that you just can't put a price on. But at the same time, it is also a demonstrative love. It's a love that this person likes to give a lot. It's kind of a funny combination there. So you have the car, which is that gift that he's going to give you. There he is, Christoph. So he could be like a Christoph type, tall and blonde maybe. With the tower, it indicates tall and maybe a French connection. And for females, maybe like this one has a lot of glitter, so they could be very beautiful and tall. The bowler cap represents maybe kind of sense like, have we met before? Like maybe in a past life, The high heels may mean they're a very nice dresser, or you'll do a lot of fine dining and dancing and stepping out with them. You'll live the high life with them. You have the Leaf, so good health here. Maybe they live in the USA. They're happy. They're a very good communicator and very affectionate. They have the key to your heart. They like being free and running free, but they'll always, ask you to come with them and travel and go places. You have the YD, year to date, or your date, or your divine, or whatever you think YD represents. You decide. Then you have the parasailer. Just feel like you might maybe enjoy some water activities and sports together, but it also feels like smooth sailing with this person. Feels great. 25. Ooh, 25 is Christmas. Maybe your Christmas present coming in. And you have the angel here. Angels are like, they're like, oh, we got a good present for her. We're getting this person together. This soulmate's coming in. I feel like it'll be a moment where you're feeling really good too. You're extremely aligned. Your chakras are all aligned. You get this ripple feeling. You have a sexy, confident feeling about you. And then bam, everything comes into play, All right, let's see what your Scrabble letters are. All right. Oh, you got the T. This is the T. Okay. Your twin flame again. We got twin flame, pile 1 and pile 2. Let's see. We have heat. Mm-hmm. And aid. You're going to eat and you're going to eat. You're going to eat a lot with them. You're going to travel and eat, I feel like. Maybe you're foodies. Let's see if we can get any names here. Maybe like Thea. No. I don't know. Maybe you guys can see some. We have date though. you might be getting a date pretty soon. This feels like a soon situation. And this one is also saying hi. All these, the ones are coming out saying hi. So maybe Spirit doesn't want to give away too much, but if you see any initials that might resonate, then go with it. Otherwise, I think this one's a secret. We have Ted. I definitely had a Theo and a Theodore and a Ted vibe here. Okay, that's all I can see for now. I hope you guys like that. And if you like it, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and push the bell for notifications. I don't know why, but it looks like that I dropped on like about 100 subs maybe overnight, one night this week, but it could be just I'm losing my mind. So just check, if you feel like you subscribed before and you look down and you're like, hey, what happened? I had this to push, then push it again, or whatever you need to do. Or, join if you want. Join the channel. But the people who join get all kinds of fun treats, so you might like to try that. Anything you might need from me, check out in the description box, and then at the bottom is my email address if you want to get a private reading. Alright, I'm going to move on to the next. Alrighty, and here's pile number 3. The lighting is so nice right now. I like it. So, before we get into signs, let's see what your lover's oracle has to say. What kind of love is this going to be? We got playful. And, a secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So somebody you might know and somebody you might not know. Somebody really, really likes you and they like you from afar, and you just, maybe not from like really distant, but afar as far as showing their feelings for you. So let's see who this could be. We have your signs here: Pisces, Leo, and Taurus. Secret admirer. And then playfulness is saying, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. This could be somebody coming in after a heartache or heartbreak, and somebody you just least expected, who's really nice, really likes you, comes in. Maybe they're giving you enough space to heal after a heartbreak, but maybe somebody that you feel that's in your circle somewhere, that that you laugh a lot with, and somebody feels good to be with, and you're like, oh, if only this guy was interested in me. He's so sweet, So your Angels and Ancestors card is the Fire Guardian. Ignite your passions. Maybe somebody that you feel very sexually attracted to as well. So let's talk about Mr. Fire Guardian. He's nice. Connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. The Fire Guardian represents the angels of fire. Fire is an energy that many people are afraid of but shouldn't be. Burning desires can lead to great expansion. Allow the Fire Guardian to help you awaken a wilder side of yourself and burn away any fear or shame that stands between you and your desires. When this card appears, you are reminded that passion is powerful and absolutely encouraged by Spirit. And you are being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you're in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. And that's the other thing. Well, if you're in a relationship, maybe you're playing the game of secret admirer. I don't know. That's possible, And then you're wondering if this is the one, because sometimes you're so playful and so fun, and so much sexy going on that you're not really sure this is a long-term kind of situation, you know, the one that will last. So let's see what your tarot has to say. All right. And this is the beautiful tattoo tarot. You have the World, you have the Chariot, and the Three of Cups. All right, so Chariot, starting off, let's just say, is also Cancer. So if none of those resonated, maybe Cancer resonates with you, or this is a Cancer ascendant or moon. Also, the Cancer, the Chariot is a journey, you know, it's victory, it's a conquest. And then it's kind of like triumph, like reaching the goals, you know, making wise choices and reaching that goal. The World is like more of the same thing. It's also a journey. It's considered a long journey, you know, it's a longer journey, a long winding journey that finally gets you to this place. This represents fixed signs, so maybe since we have Leo here, and Taurus, so we have Leo and Taurus and Aquarius and Scorpio as choices here as well. And the World just is talking about like reward after, you know, completing this quest, you know, making it and being rewarded by this amazing person that you had maybe no idea, because they were in a secret situation. Like it's maybe also it's a secret love affair too that you have with somebody. So if in that case, also the Three of Cups is really great, because this is saying that that problems are going to be resolved. This is a happy gathering, and in my deck, this is the Tryst card, so it could be running off together to have a little rendezvous. Also, though, it could represent social media and ways that you meet this person through some kind of social situation. So you, if you don't already know them or have any idea who this is, it could be somebody that maybe if you've joined a dating site or just started chatting with people in different social places online or in person even. This is somebody who has really strong feelings for you, hasn't said anything yet. All right, but guess what? The Romance Angel says this could be the one. So this pile got the special, this could be the one card of all 4 piles. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, so you know this person, at least Romance Angels say you do. You've met them, and you're like, if you're wondering, is this the one? Because I mean, it's a lot of like playful, fun, fire energy, you know, but guess what? I think they also have a lot of stability as well, and that will be coming out soon, and it starts to grow and make more stable situation for you. Let's see what other personality traits they have. They're interesting and likable, flirtatious, educated, tan, athletic, and intelligent. Okay, and then finally from our Lenormand and our Kipper, the Lenormand, we have the sexy man. So he's got the Aries symbol. So this guy is passionate. He's passionate, he's flirty. It's kind of, it may be hard for you to tell right off away if the feelings will go deeper, but I feel like, yes, this is the one. And you also have in the Kipper, his thoughts are on you, like always. And he could be an artist, but he dreams of you and thinks of you all the time. This secret admirer. All right, so let's do your charms and your Scrabble. So maybe it's hard to, they're extremely sexy, handsome, fit, athletic, so likable and so wonderful that you're like, how come they haven't been snatched up yet? But yes, this might be because they only have eyes for you. Okay. Now let's see what your charms have to say. I'm trying to dodge all the sounds that are happening this morning, so if you hear little noises here and there, they're like lawnmowers and leaf blowers and blenders making smoothies, all kinds of noise going on. And through it all, I'm trying to have like this nice peaceful fairy music in the background. Okay. Alright, but we're going to charge ahead because this is important stuff here. This is your 1. Alright, so let's see more about your 1. Well, kiss. Ooh, you might be getting a kiss from them on the 19th. They want to kiss you. Something else is like a lot of stuff stuck in here. What's going on? It's like secret. Oh, the secret admirer. The secret admirer. Look at what they kept hidden. They want to talk to you. So this is about communication. The communication is hidden, but maybe they'll come forward on the 19th. Okay, be on the lookout. So they kind of have a rock star quality. I mean, this guy is sexy, hot, passionate, good looking, and you're like almost like too good to be true. And you're thinking, oh God, this is not going to happen. I mean, I can see a romantic relationship, but I mean a sexual one, but like more than that, can that really happen for us? But it can. I was made for loving you, baby. Oh yeah, and also we've got the rainbow here, so shout out to the LGBT community. This, put yourself where you see yourself, male, female, masculine, feminine, same sex is so much encouraged and invited here. And honestly, all of us have a little bit of both tendencies within us anyway, so there could be certainly like this guy, well, let's just put it this way, this guy could be bisexual, maybe. I don't know, this girl could be whatever, or it could be very open, like an open feeling. And I understand that, like, sometimes when people are very open and liberal minded and have all these ideas, they don't always seem like the most stable types, but you'll be surprised. A person can be creative maybe in the bedroom, but be very, stable in their work life and their 3D mundane world, So here we have Ariel, speak your truth, sing your song. We have, rock stars and singers here, so maybe that's a thing. Maybe a soccer player, or definitely yin-yang feeling, like the coexistence between the light and the dark here. The dualities. You have 2 Tinkerbells. That's kind of funny, because maybe there is a same-sex situation, or maybe this situation is calling for double doses of pixie dust to make this come true. Like, this might be one of those real challenges, but it's going to take an extra dose of pixie dust, and bam, there you go. Then you're set. They could be in Texas, Maybe they like beer. You might have to, maybe they're long distance, or you'll travel to them, or they'll travel to you. They have an idea, and there's love here, and leisure time up ahead. Sven is being very stubborn. A stubborn reindeer, though, so that could have something to do with Christmas. And the stubbornness could have to do with their sign, like, because the fixed signs, right? The fixed signs, they're all considered stubborn. So any of these, but definitely 2 stubborn signs. One of the most stubborn signs is Taurus. I could see Taurus, Leo definitely too. So yeah, that maybe they have a stubborn intention, but they haven't yet spoken it out loud. But there's stability here. See the Pentacles, promise of stability. It could be a lot of partying, guys, going on with you guys, and a lot of sex and orgasm and explosive feelings. But you guys, you are the master of your destiny. You're spinning this wheel. This person could be like the type that can spin straw into gold, you know, that has that Midas touch, that can just is magical, just does everything right. And that's why maybe they seem a little bit too good to be true. But don't dismiss even the, you know, the awesome, sexy, amazing, hot rock stars, because they need love too. Anyway, so I hope you like that, you guys. Thumbs up if you like that, and feel free to comment below. If it didn't resonate, maybe a different pile, or maybe combinations of all these piles are more suiting to you. And we still have pile 4 to go, so let's keep going. If there's anything you need, check out the description box. I have all my links there. If you'd like to get a private reading, we could do something like this just for you as well. Just check out my email address, and I can send you a price list. And if you like this reading in particular, you know, let me know in an email that this one attracted you and you want something similar and how much that would be, and I'll give you a price list, a how-to. All right, so I'm gonna move on to the next. Here we go. Alrighty, and here's pile number 4. So let's see what your lovers oracles have to say. So you got twin flame. So you're the one. I got goosebumps in my knees. You're the one is a twin flame. Your passion ignites too. And manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. All right, let's see what zodiac signs we have for this pile. So we have Gemini, Virgo, and Aries. Manifesting miracles here. Twin flames. So our Angels and Ancestors card is the Knight. Be brave and honest. Be brave and honest. So this guy or girl, but this person coming into your life, the one, is brave and honest. They have a nobility about them. Let's see what else. Let's see what it says about the Knight. So this is saying do the right thing. Maybe this is the person that's always doing the right thing. You know, they believe in that, trying to do the right thing. Even if it isn't the easiest option, stand for what you know to be right and true. The Knight is a knight in shining armor. Oh, so your one is a knight in shining armor. Dedicated to the crown that his sword defends. In this sense, he is a protector of the Holy Grail and therefore of your spiritual growth and expansion. It's interesting because I got a reading from Queen Sugar, and she was saying my twin flame is defending a guardian of our relationship, of the twin flame relationship. So this person could be defending your relationship and protecting it in their way, in their specific way, right? So he represents the warrior in you, whether you are male or female. That energy is within you. His sword and armor show he is courageous and strong, but if you look closely, you will see he has a tear running down his face. Let's check that out. Is he sensitive? I see scars, but I don't see a tear. Let's see if we can get in really close. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. See? On his cheek. Aw, he's so sensitive. Yeah. Sometimes the bravest people are the ones that hide it, you know, and you just would never know. All right, so this is showing his, you know, that tear is showing his willingness to be vulnerable and his love for what he protects. He has protective qualities for all things he loves in his life. The energy of respect is important right now. You are being encouraged to figure out what is important to you and what you stand for. If you are in a space where there's opposition, you are being guided to follow through with integrity, because even if it seems this will slow your progress, your rewards will be much more abundant. You're being surrounded by a light of bravery to help you. So in a lot of twin flame cases, the sense of being noble comes out, right? You have to be extremely forgiving, love extremely unconditionally in these cases, have a lot of self-love, and I feel like, yeah, there's a nobility here in the people involved, always just trying to do the right thing for the good of all. But the promise here, like the card says, is that the rewards will be better, because wouldn't you rather win the one you love under the right conditions and circumstances, and be in the most honorable way, than win them through dishonorable ways, you know? So, yeah. And this card also brings justice. If you're longing for justice, please know that the universal energies are working to bring everything back into order, and that you don't need to force anything through with your will. If you have made any mistakes recently, it's important to take ownership of them so that you can align yourself with improving the situation. If you're feeling the need to defend your spiritual path at this time, back down and let it protect you. All right, very deep. It was so deep. I just felt other things coming through. It's like, so maybe because this, I'm involved in a TF, and maybe those of you who are can kind of understand this. It's like, all right, if you're meant to be, the universe will bring you together. There's nothing that's going to keep you apart in this lifetime if you're meant to be together in this lifetime. But you can't control the timing and the outcome, because, and I know this is the hard part, because we're so used to output, input kind of processing. Whatever we do, we get back, and we get results from our actions. This is going to be a different kind of result from a different kind of action, and our actions will have to be very loose and fluid and guided by spirit and trusting and honorable and so many things. But we're human, and so because we're human, we make mistakes, we react in a 3D human way. And also our rules are 3Ds. We have 5D relationships in a 3D realm, and it can get kind of crossed, right? It kind of gets haywire, the rights and the wrongs of the situations. But the good news is, I think Spirit's got your back, and everything is going to go as planned, okay? All right, so let's see what your tarot has to say. I'm using the lovely Tattoo Tarot. So you have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a lovely lady. Could be a blonde woman, a water sign, like Scorpio. We don't have any water here, but so it could be one of these signs, and maybe a rising sign in Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. She's mature, honest, devoted, faithful. She would be a great wife. This is about having success, okay? So even if you're twin flames, you can have the 3D. You can have a marriage, in fact. So this is a possibility here. And then we have the Lovers. This is union. This is twin flame again showing up. And it's also Gemini, so Gemini coming out again. This is love and harmony and triumph over trials. So you have your twin flame trials, and they're all about love. Each other's love, self-love, with the universe, love of fellow man, love and women, and just love, pure love in general. And this union brings about a whole wave of love change in the world and in the universe. This is definitely divine and connected to the universe. And then you have the King of Swords. He is, this could be air signs, Gemini again, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, a businessman, a judge, a lawyer, a doctor. Whoever this is, he has a sense of power, authority, justice, and fairness. Very much like the Knight here, very protective and responsible and trying to do the right thing. Maybe also a bit guarded, like not letting too many people in. So that could cause, some issues for twin flames, which is, twin flames are usually dealing with obstacles, because the obstacles is what are the catalyst to your growth. And it can be frustrating, I know, but this is your destiny. I mean, the romance angel saying that you called this in, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So just keep affirming it, praying, visualize, see the best possible outcome for the good of all, and you will keep attracting it in. All right, so let's get a few more details about your person. They're funny, so not everything has to be so serious. Maybe tattooed, deep-voiced, bald, tall, an actor, and bearded. Wow. What an interesting combination of things. So let's hope they're not a bald woman. All right, and then you have from your Lenormand and your Kipper. Lenormand, you have tall. This is what I see right away. Tall. Tower is tall. Tower is official. Tower is bureaucrats and buildings and working in high positions and authority. But usually and as far as descriptions go, it means that they're tall. And then the Kipper, you have the official person. So it could be like a military but official person also indicates twin flame. Like, this is your one. This is the one. The one. Official means the one. The main person in your life. The one that your goal, your ultimate, your destination. The Tower also feels like the destination. The Tower in the Lenormand, just so you know, is a positive card. It's a happy card. Not like the Tower in the tarot, but it does allude to the fact there could have to be a Tower moment, maybe. But this Tower is standing strong and it's on firm foundation. And it could also be a meeting place or a place where you met, or this could also be a sign like a castle in the sky. It's kind of not in the sky, but a castle on land with the sunset, like this promise of a life together, like the happily ever after, like when at the end of fairy tales when they ride off to the castle. So it could be something like that too. The official person does kind of have a military princely effect about him. Okay, so let's take a look at your charms. Let's see. All right, let's see what your charms have to say. All right. We've got Belle, who has the unconditional love. So I feel like definitely like this lady here, the Queen of Cups, she's all about unconditional love. And, that came out in the Knight as well. His is about unconditional love, but, also being very noble and honest. And we've got the Kundalini snake, a sensual, sexual feeling. Oh, the Beast is here! Oh my gosh. The Beauty and the Beast came out together. Yay, they found each other. See, I told you they'll find each other and they'll be together. So, you know, this is that moment where they bend a little. You know, he dresses up for her, they get together, they dance. You'll have your moment where you get to dance, and then he lets her go so she can find Papa. But she comes back to him because that's the way love is, this unconditional love. It's saying, you know, if you let them go and they're meant to be, they'll come back to you, okay? Okay, yeah. So the Kundalini snake, sexy time. Getting your chakras aligned. Uh-oh. Ariel lost her tail. You know what that means. Well, maybe she's getting her legs. Anyway, but it's like taking off clothes or something. We've got Tinkerbell, so this is like pixie dust and the magic coming in. Some celebrating the world, good, China, the sun. It's happy, it's bright, it's love, it's joy, it's marriage. Tall and beautiful. Maybe there's two tall people here. You know, you could be tall and your person could be tall. The one, tall and beautiful. And you have, wow, 3 things got stuck together. So we've got, this is the Junior Achievement Award. I feel like there's a lot of achieving here, and there is a sense of safety between you two. And the angel, wow, what an interesting tangle. How do I get this loose? The angel is a little baby angel, and a protection. So, okay, finally. The Junior Achievement. All right, so I feel like this is just saying you're going to achieve your union. You're going to achieve it. The angels are working very hard on this. It's safe and sound. Oh my goodness, you got Gemini again. So look how many times you got Gemini in here. We have Gemini with the King of Swords, Gemini with the Lovers, and Gemini here, and also Gemini there. So it's definitely the Gemini pile. And you have a picnic. So maybe a picnic date coming up. The sword is, again, we've got the King of Swords. This is the sword of truth. This is honesty. Something with the sword is going to be very important because you also have your sword, the knight with the sword. It really signifies sort of a protected, guardian, truth, honesty, purity. Look at that. You got Lieutenant Destin Mateus, another military person. So this kind of very noble military, honorable. There's a code here. This person has a code of honor that's very important to them, and that's what they're following. You both may get lost from time to time, but even if you get lost, not all who wander are lost, you know, or let's just say you both may wander a bit, but even if you wander, you're not lost. You find each other. You come back to each other. There's a musical connection here, and this connection is connected for infinity, and you might be of the same generation, or music and television may be connecting you. Also, you know, on the lighthearted sense, because we did have that your person could be funny, is that maybe you have a lot of pulp culture connections to each other, like things that you just like, easy likability, easy getting along, despite the intensity and the depth of your relationship being twin flame relationship. Oh my goodness, this one's pretty intense, but wow, I'm so proud of Beauty and the Beast getting together. So those of you out there that followed the last reading, maybe you've stumbled on Beauty and the Beast again, and even if not every single thing in this reading resonates, sometimes it's just the charm, sometimes it's something else, sometimes it could be just a message that keeps coming through to you, right? Let's see what your letters have to say. Sometimes it's just the letters. All right. Let's see what we get. So maybe, we have che. A J. An O. I. And N. Maybe somebody's last name, Roche. We have John. We have Joan. Like Richie, Rich. Oh, this person could be Rich. Oh, maybe they're vegetarian or vegan. Let's see. Wow. Okay, let's see. We have Dan. Grad. Grand. We have Rand. We have Joe. Oh, we have we actually have G.I. Joe this time. Oh my goodness, see the military person. We have Cher. Almost have Cherry. Oh, do we? No, we have a V, but not a Y. We could add an Andy. Maybe a Eugene. Oh, we have Eugene. That's an unusual name, but it's my dad's middle name. And we don't have any S's. I thought I was like gonna see Chris's. Maybe a Dirk. Oh, maybe a Derek. My brother's name is Derek. And a David, I think. Well, I don't have another D, but Davy. Hank. Hanukkah. You have Hanukkah? No, not another A. Chan. All right. Well, there's some. We have like short for December. Jog. Maybe I like to go jogging. Okay, guys, this one had a lot of letters and a lot of possibilities, so maybe like to screenshot it and play with it for the rest of the day. I love playing with the Scrabble, so feel free to to, get whatever. And then any of you that just like to do that, I love it when you guys, comment below all the different possibilities, and that helps out everybody. And whoever does it, I'm gonna pin your comment. Usually I pin the timestamps, but I'll pin the timestamps until I find somebody who has a comment that's full of different possibilities in the letters and names. Focus on names, help people out, and personality traits. And if you can do that, I'll pin your comment and shout, and we'll give you a little hug, I guess. Do you guys like hugs? I know a lot of you like to be the first comment, so that's fun. And I like to give hugs and kisses to the people who comment first. So thank you for being so always excited about my readings and wanting to watch them. And if you're not a member, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. If you just stumbled upon this, thank you for visiting, and please definitely subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And some of you might have hit that bell once and it disappeared somehow. It's some weird, strange thing that's been happening. Even YouTube sent out a little notice saying that the notifications have been gone missing or something like that. Anyway, I don't know what they're trying to say, but some weird stuff's been happening. I think it happens every once in a while, like when things get bugs and hacked, people like to play games, stuff gets messed up. So just please feel free to check on your subscription and make sure everything looks like where you left it, and let your friends know too. And also, I didn't tell this to every pile, but speaking of subscriptions, my son was saying that if when you reach 100,000 subscriptions, you get a special silver plaque. And I'm like, wow, I want a silver plaque. and for 1 million, you get a gold plaque or something like that. So, yeah, just keep spreading the word. So, and, it's not like, silver plaque is the best thing in the whole world or anything, but it would be fun anyway. Let's just see if we could do this goal together. So let your friends know anyway. And if you want a reading like this and you'd like to get a private reading from me, just check out the description box, and my email address is down at the bottom. I hope you guys like that. I had fun doing this with you, and I'll see you next time. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.